Hi everybody, Space Weirdos are back. Welcome to the small settlement of Rock, where the two rival warbands, the Machine Heads and the Black Dogs, fight each other to find out who are the biggest stars in Rock. That's right, there is not a whole lot of love between these two warbands. So let's get on with the fighting and let's meet the two sides. First, the Machine Heads, dressed in deep purple. Their leader on the left is Blackmore. He is armed with a fender axe and an energy pistol. Next to him, the Lord, armed with energy pistol and heavy armor. Then we have Roger. He is armed with an auto rifle. Ian with a cannon able to fire a big fireball. And finally, the automated bot, Gillen. He's armed with Sonic, Scream, and the only one with a movement of 3. The leader trait for Blackmore is Healer, and the trait for the Warband is Plucky Rebels. That means they can reroll a single die result of 1 every round. They are worth 75 points. Let's proceed with the Black Dogs. Dressed in black, but they also have a bit of blues in them. Their leader is Jimmy. He is armed with heavy rifle and melee weapon. He has sidekick, focus, and his leader trait is majestic. Next to him we have Plant, armed with 2 energy pistols. And next to him, Jones, armed with heavy pistol and melee weapon. And finally the Bonhammer. He's armed with a large melee weapon and he also has a grenade. All of them have heavy armor except for the Bonhammer. And their leader trait is Soldiers, so they can buy grenades, heavy armor, and medikits for free. They have slightly better stats, but there are only 4 of them. They are also worth 75 points. In Rock, there are 8 stars scattered all around, and the objective of this battle is of course to get as many stars as possible in 4 rounds, although a very important side objective of course is to lead the enemies to the stairway to heaven. Both warbands have deployed within 1 stick of the table edge opposite each other, so let's not be lazy, let's go to round 1. The warbands will get 2 command points each, and they both roll 2d6 in initiative. The blue dice for the Machine Heads and the red dice will be rolled by the Black Dogs. And for that initiative roll, the Black Dogs will probably say thank you and roll higher. The Black Dogs will activate first. Plant is the first one to activate. He has a speed of 2. He will first move 1 stick to the first star and then use an action to pick it up. That's 1 star for the Black Dogs. Then he will use his second action to move again. And that's it. Next up, Gillen. He also moves twice to the first star within his reach and picks it up. Jimmy, the leader of the Black Dogs, is next. He will move once and then he will take a shot at Roger. But before he's able to pull the trigger, and he will roll d10s. Roger will spend a command point to dodge out of the way. He can dodge 1 stick and that will take him behind cover. The shot is wasted. Instead, Jimmy will not risk to move any further forward. He will step to the side with his second move action. That will take him into cover. Blackmore is next. He moves twice. He could take a shot here, but it's not really worth it. He has a pistol, so everything over 1 stick away will reduce 1 die type, and Jones here is already in cover. So instead, Jones will move twice. Then he'll target Blackmore, and Blackmore will go up 1 die type because he has moved twice. Jones will go down 2 die types because of movement and distance. And in the end, there is no hit. Roger, who dodged out of the way before, will move twice, all the way up into line of sight of Jimmy, and then he will fire his rifle. He rolls 9, and Jimmy will try to defend that with his heavy armor and his buffed stats. Because of movement, he will defend the shot. Bonhammer is the final black dog to activate. He will move once to the stairs and then take the stairway. He has a speed of 2, he cannot move any further. His target, of course, is the star. Ian has loaded his fireball cannon. He moves twice, and he goes down to d8s to try to fire a fireball at Jones. But Jones has also moved twice, and he will spend 1 command point to get from d10s to d12s to get out of the fire. 11, and Jones will make it a higher defense roll. He will dodge the fireball. Final activation of the first round is the Lord. He will move twice into the center of the battlefield, but not close to any stars or to any of the black dogs, and that will conclude the first round. 1 star to each of the warbands. Round 2. Both warbands had 1 unspent command point. They will use it to get their initiative from d6s to d8s. None of the leaders are tacticians, so we will see how this initiative roll will end. And it's again the black dogs who will win and activate first. Jones will begin, and first thing he will do is to pick up a star. That's his first action. Next up, he will target Ian, just in front of him. He is 1 stick away. He will not get any reduced die types with this shot, but Ian will play a command point right away to dodge behind cover. So he is safe from Jones's gun right here. So instead, Jones will target Blackmore, but he's more than 1 stick away. That will reduce his firepower to d6s. Blackmore will roll d8s, and only a roll of 5. Blackmore will easily defend that. So Jones has 1 more action left. He will move out of the way. Next warband member to activate is Roger. He can take a point-blank shot at Jimmy, but Jimmy will play a command point also to dodge, and that will take him out of line of sight. So Roger instead will spend 1 action to move to the star and another 1 to pick it up. So now both warbands have 2 stars in rock. Plant will move 1 stick closer to the action, and then he will take a shot with his energy pistol at the Lord. He rolls d8s, and the Lord has a d8 defense plus 1 because of heavy armor. And that's a pretty low roll, but he can re-roll once with his energy pistol. And that results in 7, but the Lord's defense will hold. But he has 1 more action, and he can shoot more than once with his energy pistol, so he will take another shot. And this time it's better, it's 12. And this time the Lord will not defend. He rolls really low, 5, so that will be more than twice as much and result in a +1 at the under fire table roll. Ooh, and it's 11 plus 1, 12. The Lord goes down as the first with a roll of 12. He's out of action. Plant took him down. Good times, bad times, it's all over for the Lord. Gillen moves 1 stick and prepares to launch a sonic scream at Plant. He will roll d10s, but Plant will spend a command point to buff his defenses up to d10s as well. So these 2 will scream their lungs out and see who can shout the highest. And that's a pathetic roll, but the machine heads are pluggy rebels. They can re-roll 1 roll of 1 every round, and that's way better. And Plant, even though he has +1 because of heavy defense, he cannot resist the sonic scream. He will have to roll with a +1 on the under fire table, +1 because of Gillen's weapon. And that's a total of 5. Plant will run for cover 1 stick away. He will be over the hills and far away, out of reach and line of sight. Gillen has 1 more action left. He can move once more. He has a speed of 3. He is the speed king of all the members of the warband. So he's close to the star now, but he can't pick it up. Jimmy, the black dog leader, will activate next. He will start with a movement of 1 stick, and then he will point his heavy rifle at Ian. He fires 2d10s. Ian only has a defense of 2d6, but he will spend 1 command point to get it up to 2d8. Still, this could be very dangerous. Jimmy will fire, and it's a roll of 15. That will be very difficult for Ian to defend that. And he only rolls 5, so that will be an underfire roll with +3 because Jimmy fires a heavy rifle. And the result is 8 plus 3, that's 11. That was a shot right into the demon's eye, and Ian is out of action as the second member of the Machine Heads. And Jimmy will spend his final action to move close to a star. That was a real heartbreaker for Blackmore to see his second team member go down this round. So he will move once and then he will fire at Jimmy. He has moved twice. He rolls d10s +1. And Blackmore fires with d10s as well. And that's a roll of 11. Not bad. But it looks like Jimmy can defend that one. But Blackmore still has one more shot. The 2 axemen will continue this duel. Only 7 this time. And Jimmy proves again that he is really tough. Bonhammer moves 1 stick. That takes him to the star, and he will pick up the 3rd star for the Black Dogs. They take the lead, and then he will move once more, his final action, to the edge of the building. He can jump down in the next round. Never before the Machine Heads have been into this kind of trouble. They are facing a warband of bloodsuckers. They really have to get back on the charge with a comeback, and to do that, their one chance is to win the initiative in the 3rd round. It's time to rock and roll with a crucial initiative in the 3rd round. And woo, the Machine Heads really mean it with a roll of 12. And this time they really took the chance. They will activate first. Blackmore will begin right where he left. He will point his gun at Jimmy. Fire with 2d10s. Jimmy will spend a command point to roll 2d10s +1. And the roll is 3. And Blackmore will choose not to re-roll the 1 with his plucky rebel roll, but Jimmy will of course defend. But he can fire once more. Actually, Blackmore can fire 3 times with his energy pistol. And Jimmy will go down to d8s in defense this time. And this time there is no doubt, with double 1s, Jimmy is not only hit, he's hit hard. The roll on the under fire table will be with +2. And it's 10. Jimmy is out. Blackmore has his revenge. He will leave the rest of the warband dazed and confused. And he even has one more shot, and he will take that shot at Plant. He will go down 1 die type because of the distance of more than 1 stick. So he will roll d8s, but still he will roll 13. Plant will roll d8s +1, and it's another hit. Plant moves from the ashes and right into the fire with another roll on the underfire table. And he rolls 9. Really close, not enough to take Plant out of action, but he is down and staggered. The Black Knight will raise his axe in triumph. He just took out the enemy leader and 1 more band member down. Bonhammer will activate next. He will jump down from the building and land right on top of the star, but stars might not be the most important thing right now. He has several choices. His choice is to move 1 more stick, and that will take him into grenade range of Gillen. So Bonhammer will toss a grenade on the 1st floor of the building and try to hit Gillen. He will roll d10s. Gillen has a defense of d6, but he will spend 1 command point to roll d8s instead. He must survive this grenade attack. The grenade hits and explodes with a power of 17. And Gillen only rolls, oh my god, that will be +2, +1 more because of the grenade, for a total of 3 more on the under fire table. Ooh, 5 plus 3. I guess Gillen could consider himself lucky only to be staggered. Gillen immediately activates. He will try to remove his staggered condition with an unopposed will roll. And he fails his first attempt. He'll try again with his second action. And this time, it's good. He is not staggered anymore. That leaves one action, and with that action, he will pick up the star. That's the third star for the machine heads. Plant will also try to get back up on his feet. First, he will have to remove his staggered, and his first unopposed will roll also fails. His second attempt will be much better. He will get his staggered removed, and his third and final action to get up. Only 2 activations left in this round. First, Roger will move twice, and that is his maximum speed, and then he will aim his rifle all the way at Jones. Jones is in cover. That's 2d6s versus 2d10s, and with a roll of 4, I doubt there will be a hit here. So only Jones remains now. And he moves 1 stick. And then he will target Blackmore. But Blackmore still has a command point. So he will spend that command point to dodge. But he's not able to really dodge out of the way. But he can dodge to the star and also into cover. Jones can still target him with his heavy pistol. And Jones has a firepower of 2d8. Blackmore has a defense of 2d8, but he's in cover. Ooh, and that's a great roll from Jones. That could be really tricky to defend. And the defense roll is no good. Jones will shoot Blackmore in his first attempt. And he will add 1 to the underfire table because of it's a heavy pistol. And that results in a 7. It could have been worse. Still not good though. Blackmore will go down. But Jones still has 1 action left, and he can fire 2 times with his heavy pistol. He will try it again. Same die types. And Blackmore will once again fail the defense roll. He's down. He will add 1 to the under fire table. Can he survive this? And he rolls 3 plus 1, that's 4. That's a snapshot. But he cannot really do that when he is down. But at least he is alive. And he made a really good performance this round. The Black Dogs seemed to have everything under control. But it must have been some kind of communication breakdown. They lost their leader, and they will also only have 1 command point in round number 4. Without their leader, the Black Dogs must see if they are broken, and Bonhammer will take over the lead with a willpower of D10s, and he will easily make the unopposed will roll. They will roll the normal initiative. But on top of that, they will spend their last command point from the previous round and regroup to roll D8 initiative. And that pays off. They will win the initiative in the final round. Bonhammer will activate first. He will move towards the downed Blackmore, and then he will swing his large melee weapon. He attacks with 2d10. Blackmore is down, so his defense will go down 1 die type to d6s, but he will spend a command point to get them back to d8. He will do anything to survive here. And Bonhammer will roll a good attack roll. Blackmore can't defend. He will not defend. And a large melee weapon will add 1 to the under attack roll. And that under attack roll results in staggered. So Blackmore is now down and staggered. And since Bonhammer can't attack anymore with his large melee weapon, he will spend his final action to move away. Then Gillen will activate. He will move down the stairs, and 1 more stick of movement, and then he will fire his sonic scream at Plant. He will also spend a command point to get his firepower back to D10s, and Plant will spend the one and only command point the Black Dogs have here in the 4th round to boost his defense up to D10. So Gillen will scream, and Plant will try to avoid this sonic attack. And he makes it. The defense roll is good, and that was the final action from Gillen. With Gillen's screaming in his ears, Plant will move one stick forward, and here he has several targets to choose from. He could point his energy pistol at Roger, but his preferred target is the downed Blackmore. He rolls 14. If Blackmore gets one more condition, he will be out of action, and he fails the defense roll, and with a roll of twice as much, Plant will add 1 to the under fire table. And the roll is 6, but +1 it's 7, that's down. And Blackmore already has the conditions down and staggered. He will get one more, and he is finally out of action. And the last action from Plant is to move to the star, but he cannot pick it up. That star will be the key to victory. There is one more star on the battlefield, but it's on the top of this building, and none of the warbands really have movement enough to get there. The only one who can reach and pick up the star is Jones. So Roger now activates, and he moves one stick and aims his rifle at Jones. He has to take him down and prevent him from getting to the star. Roger fires 2d8s, and Jones has a defense of 2d8 +1. 11 it is from Roger's auto rifle, and Jones will fail his defense. Even though he has a +1, he will be hit. The under fire roll is 7. Jones goes down, but he can still get up, move one stick, and pick up the star. Roger has one more shot. He must try to eliminate Jones. He rolls d8s again. And the attack roll this time is 15. Great roll. Again, Jones will roll d8 +1, and he fails his defense roll again. There are no modifiers to the under fire roll, and that roll can determine this battle. And it's 9, it's down and staggered. Jones is already down. He will now be out of action. And with him out, this battle will end with 2 warband members on each side. Both warbands managed to pick up 3 stars in rock. It rarely happens, but this fight is a tie. No matter how much they scream at each other, the song remains the same. They'll get home and get their feet up and enjoy a relaxing time with a cigarette while they watch the smoke on the... forget that. Thanks a lot for watching this battle report. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you'll join me for future bad reps.